When history looks back on this time, let's call it the time between 2000 and 2018, I think people are going to roll their eyes and go, what were they thinking? What were people thinking who lived then? I mean, you listened, the whole world moved. Trillions of dollars moved up or down on one person's opinion. I mean, how absurd. The whole world was being ruled by one person and you didn't even see it. Markets go up, markets go down, markets go sideways on one person's opinion, one person's thoughts, one person's ideas. How absurd, how asinine, how dumb. I mean, how crazy could you people have been? I mean, us people in 2050 or 2100 are so much better than those in, you know, 2000 to 2018. But this is the world we live in right now, where one person's opinions move markets up and down. I mean, it is so angering to me and annoying and crazy and amazing that this is all happening. And yet this is the only market we have. We can't go to Mars or Venus or Saturn and use their stock markets. This is the only market we have on planet Earth. But this is where we are. Everybody, this is RC Peck. This is my market situation report for Saturday, July 13th. And really, it's about the absurdity that's going on in the world of investing today and just how crazy it is. And it is really, really, really crazy. And so my thought for this week is just what a screwed up investment world we live in right now. Now, we can't ask for another one. This is the one we have right now. We have to figure out what to do in it. But what a screwed up investment world. So the question is, what do we do? Now, we know, I think this is Reagan's cabinet from the 80s, the public thinks Ben Bernanke knows what he's doing. We know the government can't help. We know the Fed works for the largest banks in this country. And yet this is the market we live in. So what do we do about it? And the problem is for the bottom 90% of people, maybe it's even more the bottom 95% of people, but the direction of their net worth is going down. It's getting worse. Things they need to buy are going up in price, and their wages are not. And so they're feeling poor over time. Yet the stock market doesn't matter or doesn't care because corporate profits keep going up even though total employment is going down. And literally we're led by this guy, one guy, who wasn't even elected by popular vote. And my words are magical, and what shall I say today? Ben Bernanke is absolutely controlling the stock market, the bond market, the currencies market, the stock market. I mean, it is just so interesting, so crazy what's going on. And yet this is the market we're in. So the question is, when he rolls the dice, what comes up on top? Okay, we'll let people hold their positions. No, we'll have them sell it this week. No, we'll have them buy it this week. I mean, it really feels like that. Oh, I'm going to come out and say something, and I'm going to use the word accommodative, and that's going to mean go and buy the stock market. It's going to go hit lifetime highs. Oh no, I'm going to come out and say we're going to taper, and that means people should sell. I mean, this is actually what it feels like he's doing. He's getting his little magic dice out of his pocket and figuring out, this is what I'll say today. And as crazy as it is, the fact is there's really nowhere to hide. We only have 4 places we can put our money on this planet. We can put our money in companies, both public and private. We can put our money in currencies, both your own currency, if you live in the United States, mostly, that's going to be the US dollar. If you live in Canada, it's Canadian. But that's your own currency. It's still an investment. Or you could put your money in debt. You could lend your money out to someone or something. People probably don't call that debt. They probably call it bonds, but it is really debt. And the 4th area is physical. And physical is really anything physical, from real estate to commodities to rare wine to rare paintings. It's physical. And those are the 4 areas. Those are the 4 sections we can invest in. There is no 5th. There is no setting your money aside. There is no taking your money out of the investment world. This is what you got. And even if we got Bernanke with his magical words and his magical dice, we've got to figure out what to do. And for me, it is just completely absurd as a market historian and researching the historic moves of the market. And the one we're in today is the Bernanke era. It is just so amazing. I'm in awe of it. But the question is, and what we notice is our opinions follow price, our emotions follow price, and news follows price. So your strategy must include price direction. And so my question to you, which is on the screen, does your strategy include price direction? Because whatever is going on, there is a direction to the stock market, there's a direction to the bond market, there's a direction to currencies, though there's not one currency market, and there's not even one stock market. We have to look at price direction. So one of the things I just want to leave you with is just, one, how are you using price to determine how your money grows? Not how old you are, not how conservative, moderate, or aggressive you are, but the price direction of what you own. And as of today, we know that publicly traded companies in the United States, at least, is going up. Now, in other parts of the world, it's going flat or sideways, but we know right now in the United States, publicly traded companies are going up. We also know all currencies, all printable currencies, all fiat-backed currencies in the world, on this entire planet, planet Earth's printable currencies, they're all falling. They're all falling. Now, you don't know it, or you don't notice, and I don't notice, because they all are kind of falling together against each other. So it's almost invisible to our eyes, and if you can trick your eyes, you can trick your brain. But currencies are falling. So if people have money set aside in their currency, that isn't really a form of setting money aside. Your money is in whatever currency it's in, and you really want to know which direction that's going. And if it's in Japanese yen, it's going down. If it's in the Australian dollar, it's going down. If it's been in the US dollar, it's actually been quite flat over the last 5 years. But the point is, you want to know which direction that currency is moving, because that is an investment. And over time, all currencies fall. Then we have debt, which is bonds, which is lending people money to the government, lending people money to other people, lending money to corporations or municipalities, and that trend is down. And that trend moved down in a dramatic way about 6 weeks ago. So that's down too. And then lastly, we have physical. Now, it's actually not fair necessarily to say all physical things are falling. That's actually not true. Commodities are definitely going down. Gold and silver are definitely going down. Real estate in some places are flat, and I'm talking specifically with the United States. And some places real estate is absolutely going up and is at lifetime highs, but it's geographically specific. But this is the world we live in. So as crazy as it is, and I think it's very crazy, I mean, it's amazing that it's even happening, you still have to go back to, I need to protect my money, I need to grow my money, I need to be able to pay for my retirement, my kids' schooling, my grandkids' schooling, my lifestyle. So the thing I want to leave you with is, yes, you should be angry. Yes, this is absolutely crazy and stupid, the world we live in, and how one person's words move markets. But what you can do is look at the price, have part of your strategy, have your whole strategy, use price direction to help you protect and grow your money. Fundamental information is not enough anymore, and it hasn't been enough for the last 13 years. One thing I'm going to do in the next week or two is I'm going to get my free training videos out, easier to get to, more accessible to get to, because one of my big beliefs is that you have to be diversified into strategies and not sectors or asset classes, especially when the world is in a secular sideways stock market. And we've been in a sideways stock market since 2000, and we probably will be for another 5 years. So the question is, how do you invest when the whole market goes sideways? And these strategies will tell you how to do it, and I'll get them out for you without any opt-ins, so you can get access to them to get those free training videos. I want to make sure you have those. This conversation is going out late. I had some technical problems getting this out to you, so thanks for your patience, and you guys take care, and I'll speak to you soon.